Welcome to DVB English News. Thank you for joining. I'm Kiana Duncan. DVB brings you the latest from Burma and around the world. We begin in Cambodia, where ASEAN officials are meeting. The escalating violence in Burma is among the top issues for discussion. Current ASEAN Chair Cambodia confirmed junta leader Min Aung Hlaing will not be attending the meeting, nor will any member of his military junta. U.S. President Joe Biden will arrive on November 12th to attend both the U.S.-ASEAN Summit and the East Asia Summit. He will likely address the situation in Burma. The U.S. and EU have sanctioned additional members of the junta and its associates. The EU leveled sanctions against 19 people and one entity. These include the junta Minister of Investment and Foreign Economic Relations and the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. The sanctions list also includes members of the Burma Army, Air Force, and its business associates. Union Election Commission officials and the Junta State Administration Council face sanctions. The U.S. imposed its own against Sky Aviator Company Limited and its owner for supplying the Burma Army. Now to Australia, where the government has pledged $133 million in humanitarian assistance to Myanmar and Bangladesh. Australia stated that since the coup, 14.4 million people are now in urgent need of humanitarian aid. It thanked Bangladesh's government for hosting over 900,000 Rohingya refugees. Now to the Shan state capital of Tazaundaing, where this week the Tazaundaing festival hosted its annual hot air balloon contest. The festival celebrates the end of rainy season in Burma. In Tazaundaing, the junta forced locals to build hot air balloons for each ward. Locals spoke out against the pressure from the junta to draw large crowds to the event. One local was arrested last week for criticizing the event on Facebook. In Yangon, the Burmese tradition of panta coup, or donating money, food, and other items to low-income families, was celebrated, despite the dire economic situation facing most of Burma. Several Yangon townships are currently under martial law, so the tradition ended early. Many were happy to return home as violent crime has increased in Yangon since last year's coup. Low-income families braved the insecurity to search for needed cash and food. And that concludes today's headlines. Please join us again next week. You can follow DVB English on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube for more updates.